Hi, I'm Ronda Butler with Chinowth Cohen Realtors. I hope you'll join me as I talk to my trusted lender, Alfredo Madrid with Supreme Lending, and we talk about first-time home buyers. Okay. Hi, I'm Ronda Butler with Chinowth Cohen Realtors, and I'm here with my friend Alfredo Madrid. He's with Supreme Lending. And you helped a lot of my clients in the past. And
yeah, we worked a lot together.
Yeah, and so I like to refer to you. And I have some questions that people have asked me that are first-time home buyers.
Okay.
So can I just shoot some at you?
Absolutely, shoot away.
Okay, so the first one is, how much money do I have to have down in order to buy a home?
Well, there's a big misconception. A lot of people still believe that you need 20% down.
Right.
But you don't need that. There's programs that take as little as 3% down. We even have a program available right now where you get 101% financing on a conventional loan, which means you get a little bit of help with your closing costs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of options for down payment right now.
And that's a conventional loan?
That's a conventional loan. You know, FHA used to be the go-to for low down payment.
Right.
Conventional starting to get a little bit more creative with that because they are competing with that FHA product. And overall, in the long run, conventional is almost always a better option from clients than FHA.
Oh, okay.
That's
well,
right.
Good to know. So if they come in here and talk to you about getting a loan, do you run their credit score first thing? Because a lot of people are scared that that's going to make their credit score go down.
No, actually, I think trying to figure out what your buying power is first is way more important than running your credit. I have to first make sure that you're going to qualify for your payment based on your debts and income, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pull your credit unnecessarily. I want to make sure that the payment that for the house that you're looking at is something that you're going to be able to afford. I've gone as far as doing a personal budget with clients to make sure that the payment they're looking at is what they can afford and they don't have that sticker shock. Sometimes people, the first step they take many times is to go look at the house and then they come talk to me. I tell them what the payment is and they get completely discouraged in the process. I think it's super important to find that out first. So I'm not going to be pulling credit till we know you're ready for that next step.
Well, that's great because as a realtor, I want them to know what their buying power is before we go and look at houses. Because so many times I've shown a home and they fall in love with it and either they can't afford it or they don't want to go that high. So
absolutely. It goes both ways actually. Sometimes that house might be more than you can afford. But sometimes you could be holding yourself back from finding that perfect home for your family because you're just afraid to go over some imaginary number in your head that you've heard before.
Right. So it's better to know and be educated than to just be kind of throwing a dart at nothing.
100%. You got to know where you're at before you know where you're going.
Good. I love that. I love that as a realtor too. What documents do people need to have when they come in and talk to you? What documents do they need to be able to present to you?
It differs depending on your income, but just a real quick rule of thumb, if you're salaried or W-2, I need pay stubs, W-2s, bank statements, and your identification. If you're self-employed, I usually need the last 2 years of your tax returns.
Okay, good to know. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for part 2, which will come out next week. In the meantime, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me at 918-361-6231. I'm always ready to answer your questions.